welcome to OwlTV News. I'm Emmy Molina.
And I'm Alexis Toledo. Thanks for joining us on this week's show.
As you may have already heard, October 1st marked the start to the LGBTQA Community Awareness Month. Here at FAU, we try to bring as much attention as possible to all the issues that the LGBTQA community is facing today. With all the gay rights movements going on today, FAU faculty and students hopped on board to show their support.
Students in rainbow gear paraded around the breezeway, showing off their bright colors and big smiles to give the LGBTQA community a positive image and create a sort of metaphor for acceptance. Adrian Lopez reports.
Hello, my name is Adrian Lopez. I'm here with OwlTV News, and today we're on the breezeway, October 2nd, to celebrate the LGBTQA. It is a month where lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning ally get together and celebrate. The event began in the north side of the breezeway. Students cheered and shouted in pride as they arrived at the event.
You know, I'm so proud to be here today because we kick off our LGBTQIA History Month, and it was awesome.
It was amazing. It was so colorful, and it just really represented all the diversities that come along with LGBTQIA.
October is LGBTQIA Pride Month, and to kick it off, FAU Boca Raton campus offered food for students who came out to show their support. So what was your purpose and what motivated you to create this event for the school and for the campus?
Well, it's LGBT History Month starting October, so we decided to have this event so we could have people, be aware that it's LGBT History Month and show that there is support in the campus and everything like that.
All right, man. And I like the hand, man. I really like that. What that symbolize? What's that? Why the hand?
Well, the hand, because a fist symbolizes strength, and you have to be really strong to be able to come out or just to deal with your inner feelings that you can't really control. So the hand is like a pretty good way of symbolizing strength.
The event is important because it shows the support that the school has for its students, and more importantly, the support that the students have for each other.
I'm a volunteer in the Resource Center here on campus, and I'm a peer mentor for the LGBTQA students, so it's really good to see people come out. As we can see from today's event, the lesbian and straight community got together and celebrated the LGBTQA. It was successful.
Wow, they really went all out for this event, all the paint and everything.
They definitely showed their pride that day.
I have a personal story. I actually know someone who had a lot of trouble coming out to his parents and his friends because he was just so afraid that he wasn't going to be accepted by society. And I don't think it should be like that anymore. It's 2013.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of trials and tribulations that gays face every day, and they shouldn't have to. Everyone should be accepted for who they are.
Definitely, I totally agree with you. Well, if the LGBT topic is a bit delicate for some of you, lighten up because FAU hosted yet another comedy show, this time with comedian Arvin Mitchell.
Arvin first began to consider being a comedian when he was hanging out around his friends, just having casual conversations, and everyone kept mentioning him how funny he was.
Did you know his sister is actually his biggest fan and the one that really pushed him to do this?
Artist Joshua here with OwlTV, standing outside of the Student Union, ready, and waiting for the comedy show tonight with Arvin Mitchell. You guys don't want to miss. It's going to be a couple of great laughs, man. So make it out tonight in the auditorium right in the Student Union. Don't miss it.
Before the show, we were able to catch up to Arvin Mitchell to get a quick, insightful interview.
Hey, it's Joshua here back with OwlTV, and we're here with the comedian, Arvin Mitchell. How you doing tonight, man?
That's me. I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Good. I'm looking forward to your comedy show tonight, man. We're gonna bring us some funny jokes or what?
Man, I hope I'm funny. I really do.
I kind of hope you're funny too. You're kind of like a comedian, you know?
Yeah.
That's the goal. This is what I heard.
All right, well, we'll see.
Okay. So, how did you start off, like, being a comedian or getting into the whole comedy scene?
It's a conversation. You know, you hanging around your friends, and a couple of people told me I was funny. My sister's one of my biggest fans. She told me I was funny. She said you should do comedy. So I went out and I tried it, and it worked out. So write down some ideas, believe in yourself, and go for it. Like anything else.
Y'all heard that, right? Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So I heard that you're really big on the college circuit. Like, what other schools have you been to?
Man, I've been to most of them. I have. I've done probably over 200 colleges. I just came from Adirondack. I've done FIU. I've done Harris Stowe. I've done a lot of college shows. I just came back from this summer. I did Cuba, performed for the troops in Guantanamo Bay. I know that's not a college, but you know, just awesome. I have range by the grace of God. I'm able to go pretty much anywhere. I perform in churches. I do breakups, dog fights, whatever. You know, breakups. Yeah, breaking up with your lady, invite me over. I'll make it easy for you.
Well, then, I might need you in a couple weeks there, buddy. But I'm not going to take up too much time. I know you got to get inside and prepare and everything. But thank you for your time. I'm looking forward to a great show, man.
Man, be my friend on Facebook and all that other good social media. I'm Arvin Comedian on Twitter. Thank you for this interview. Please support. What's the station?
OwlTV.
OwlTV, like, woo, woo.
Like,
okay.
Owls, man.
Support OwlTV.
Can you give us a cane to go Owls with?
What's that?
Go Owls, man. It's a logo, man.
Go Owls. All right, that's where I'm from. This means blood. So I just want to let y'all know this means go Owls. See y'all later. I'm Arvin Mitchell. I got work to do.
Thank you, Joshua, for showing us how funny Arvin really is. Proper eating habits and constant exercise are essential to a healthy lifestyle. On September 25th, FAU's Breezeway dedicated a few stands to promote Women's Health and Fitness Day. Each stand provided information on different ways for women to eat healthy and exercise.
Sure. I'm a personal trainer here at the Campus Recreation Center. So we're just out here today tabling and promoting some of our events going on, trying to promote women's health and fitness. We have a lot of group fitness classes coming on that are free to check out at the gym. We have personal training available. And this semester recently, we also just have a registered dietitian.
So by having this activity, students get to know more information about women's health, what should they eat, what they should not eat, and more about diets and what's important for their body.
Then we're focusing more on pregnancy, things you can do to prevent pregnancy like contraceptives, like male condoms, birth control, things to avoid while being pregnant like drugs, alcohol, ways to stay in fit while pregnant like yoga, the best things to eat while you're pregnant, and then we have just the stages of pregnancies and it describes each stage. And then we've been asking people questions, and if they get a question right, then we give them a stamp.
Well, girls, they say that an apple a day keeps a doctor away. Eating your fruits and vegetables, going to the gym often, and checking in at the women's clinic once a year can help you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Don't go anywhere. We still have much more to come your way on OwlTV News.
Breast Cancer and Disability Awareness Month is here, and we have the inside scoop on how to get further involved and support the causes.
Welcome back, Owls, and thanks for tuning in. As you may know, October is Disability Awareness Month, and to get more information on what FAU does for students with disabilities, Brittany goes behind the scenes with Michelle Shaw.
To see what activities are happening this month and what is being done to assure safety for those with disabilities on the FAU campus, here's an inside look from OwlTV News.
This is Brittany Silva with OwlTV News, and I'm here in front of the Office for Students with Disabilities about to interview Associate Director Michelle Shaw. With the influence of her brother, childhood, and director Nicole Rokos, she was able to find a career she's passionate about.
That's been kind of one of those paths that I kind of fell into. I grew up in United Kingdom, and when I was in the United Kingdom, I actually volunteered at a center for the disabled. My brother worked for a company that worked with the disabled, and so I used to work there in the summers. And then when I got here at FAU, I met Nicole Rokos, the director, and really liked the office. And I started working here as OPS, then became note-taking coordinator, then assistant director, and now associate director, and I love it.
So your childhood years kind of foreshadowed what you would do in the future.
Yes, I thought I was going to be a teacher, but I like this better. We teach a little bit. We teach them a lot of stuff of, people skills, organizational skills, time management, those kinds of things.
How is FAU becoming involved with disability awareness this month, and what events are going on?
Oh, we have a lot of events. We actually have 5 events in Boca, 2 events at Jupiter, and 1 in Davie altogether, and all sponsored by student government, so I give those kudos for that. So in Boca, we had the one last night, which was goalball, which we had Dante Mickens, who is our Paralympian, demonstrate for us. Tomorrow, on Thursday, October 3rd, we actually have seated volleyball, which is a new sport for us this year. That's a newly added sport. Our creme de la creme, I would say, is the wheelchair basketball, and that's going to be on Monday, October 7th. And that one, we have another Paralympian coming in, Matt Glowacki from Michigan, and he actually brings all of the chairs for us to do a wheelchair tournament, wheelchair basketball tournament, and the kids love that. And then we have, in Boca, we have a dinner on October 16th, which is a Wednesday. And with that, we actually have an organization called Paws for Liberty, which trains service animals for injured veterans and also people with special needs.
If you're a student interested in getting involved with the FAU community, be sure to stop by the Office for Students with Disabilities located downstairs in the Student Services building. They're always searching for volunteer note takers for disabled students who aren't able to attend class. You get service hours and it looks incredible on your resume. Be sure to check it out. This has been Brittany Silva with OwlTV News.
Did you also know that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Actually, I'm so glad that we're talking about this because I know so many people that have suffered from breast cancer, and it's such an enduring experience.
And specifically this past Wednesday was Breast and Testicular Cancer Awareness Day, where there was an array of activities to bring awareness to male and females of how to check themselves and bring you the facts versus the myths.
Let's take a look and help our viewers be more informed.
October is Breast and Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm here at the FAU Breezeway to see what our FAU organizations are doing to promote awareness. I'm Alexis Toledo, and this is your OwlTV News. So can you explain to us kind of what's going on today?
So we're out here promoting Breast and Testicular Cancer Awareness Day, and so they're learning how to do a self-exam on a breast model and also on a testicular model that we have at our table that our peer educators are informing their peers about, and then they can come over and make a boob cupcake in support of awareness.
We're promoting breast cancer and testicular cancer awareness. We want the students to know exactly how to check for breast cancer, how to check for testicular cancer. We want them to know that males can get breast cancer too. We want them to know that testicular cancer can be solved if it's found immediately. It has a 90% chance of being cured. So that's definitely a cancer you want to be aware of and always be checking. You want to know that once a month you should always check for breast cancer and testicular cancer.
I'm going to make a breast cupcake too.
It's kind of hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics. Skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all
So today here we have promoted testicular and breast cancer for the month of October, and I'm Alexis Toledo with your OwlTV News. Well, Owls, that's all the news for today's show.
Remember to stay informed with your daily news through our Facebook page as OwlTV, as well as our Instagram, OwlTV News. I'm Emmy Molina.
And I'm Alexis Toledo. And thanks for watching.